Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I've come back down into Ayrshire. I've actually come into the town or the village of Tarbolton, which is in South Ayrshire, and where I've come to see is called the Bachelor's Club, which is a building in Tarbolton which is associated with Robert Burns. It is just off the main street through the town, so I'm going to be going in a minute to see what's going on and to visit the building. So yeah, even though I have visited buildings with Robert Burns before, this is the first time I've ever been to this one. So it'll be interesting to see what they have, what's going on, and see how they can present everything. And it is looked after by the National Trust for Scotland, so there should be information up on their website about the building. I will try and share a link to the specific page about the Bachelor's Club. And yeah, so if you ever want to have a wee nosy to see the information about the building, you'll be able to get it there. At the moment, it's only open on Saturdays and Sundays, so you'll have to come along at the weekend to visit it. But hopefully, it should be an interesting little place to go for a wander. I'm just going to grab a bag in a minute and head on in. Before I do that, if you're enjoying my videos, if you're enjoying my channel, if you can click on the subscribe button and click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's coffee.com page and the channel's TikTok account in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comment section. So with that out of the road, you can head outside, enjoy this beautiful weather and visit the Bachelor's Club. So that's the Bachelor's Club there. This is actually my second attempt at getting into the Bachelor's Club because, yeah, I came along during the week and it was closed. But I realised later on it's open at the weekend. So it's some information about ticket prices. There's this wee plaque just on the outside. And it's like stepping back in time, obviously, without things like the phones. Yeah, that's me just come out of the Bachelor's Club. Somebody does go around with you, because with the club itself, they've got the room down the stairs, which is kind of set out as a kind of living space. But they've also got the room up the stairs as well. But you've got to come out the way you came in, go around the back and go up the stairs. So kind of a set of outside stairs that you go up. And that takes you into the room where Bachelor Club actually met up and had their meetings and learned to dance and debate and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's the second room that I show in the video. And it is very much filled with like Burns memorabilia, Burns related items, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's very interesting, and it does very much show how the room would have looked when the Bachelor Club was meeting there as well. But I probably will have a wee wander into Tarbolton as well. It looks like a very quiet little place. Very kind of unassuming, a kind of typical Ayrshire village. But yeah, it's probably like so many places like this. It probably is somewhere that a lot of people would probably either pass by, like going along the M77, or they just drive through going elsewhere. But definitely have a wee wander, try and see what else I can find. Yeah, we've got this wee area just across just around the corner from the Bachelor Club. On the wee kind of entrance gateway thing. It says welcome to the free borough of Barony of Tarbolton. Kind of like that. And I've always known it was over here. I did spot this the last time I was in Tarbolton. There's a wee memorial over here. And it's for Robert Burns. Just get a bit closer for you. So this is the memorial. If we closer look at the inscription. Yeah, I spotted this as well for the Masonic Lodge, because it was actually in Tarbolton that Burns joined the Masonic Order. So I think I'll be up in that direction up there. So I'll walk along, I'll try and see if I can find it. Yeah, it's a shame to see that building's all boarded up. Can't quite see what it says on the wall. It says the Lorimer Library. Looks like it'd be a gorgeous building. Sort of building that deserves to have a little restoration project of some sort. Yeah, they've got this little wildflower meadow. Looks absolutely stunning. There's lots of colours in it. So that's the Masonic Lodge right there. It was restored back in the early 20th century. I'm not too sure if that would have been the original building though. Or if that was the one that Burns would have known. So this is Tarbolton's Parish Church. Quite a good sized parish church, to be honest. Very Georgian. Yeah, the parish church does have its own little graveyard. Very historical looking graveyard. I spotted this across the road from the church itself. Just be facing the house across the street from the parish church. Just a wee smiling face. And if you go along a wee bit, there's another one. Yeah, I've just come down from the parish church, which you can see just up there. Come down Burns Street. And at the junction of Burns Street and Garden Street, there's this little plaque in somebody's garden, which actually marks the location of the Masonic Lodge, which Burns actually presides over. Because the one that I came across, the one that's actually still standing, is not the one that Burns would have known. Burns would have known the one that stood at the corner of what is now Garden Street and Burns Street. But this wee plaque in somebody's garden. Well, now I sit back at the car after visiting the Bachelor's Club and going for a wander around Tarbolton. And as I was saying before, Tarbolton is one of the places that is often overlooked or kind of bypassed as people are going elsewhere. And yeah, it's the fact that it does have connections to Robert Burns and to, it's a sense to Scotland's national poet. It should be somewhere that is more celebrated and better known, because when people are usually going to visit somewhere to do with Robert Burns, they'll go to Alloway, they'll go to Dumfries, because that's where Burns, I'm sure Burns actually end up getting buried in Dumfries, but they often forget that Tarbolton's here as well. And yeah, so it's somewhere that I do think should be celebrated more because of its connection to Robert Burns and the fact that a building that Burns set up a club in is still standing and can still be visited. So again, if you're interested in visiting sites associated with Robert Burns, if you're looking to do maybe a wee bit of a Burns pilgrimage, definitely come and have a little nosy at the Bachelor's Club here in Tarbolton. And again, I will try and see if I can get the web page for the Bachelor's Club from the National Trust for Scotland and post a link to it in the description bar below and in the pinned comment, along with the coffee.com link and my TikTok link as well. So definitely have a nosy at that as well. Hopefully you will all have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you will all have found it intriguing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.